Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Factorio with the HardCrafting Mod installed. I'm your host Alex and you're watching FCOT Gaming. We did get the track completely laid to our other base that we're making. That was a weird bug. Okay. I don't necessarily want it there, but that's fine. So let's take our train out there. And that way we are sure to know where we need to put our chests and our inserters and all that good stuff. Our copper production might take a little bit of a hit, just because resources are kind of limited right now, but that should be okay. So, I think what we're going to do first is we're going to test out the limits on this. Boom. And boom, and I'm pretty sure that end one's not gonna get anything, but we'll find out really shortly. Okay, so that works. Gravel, that works too. Whatever. I wish it was easier to kind of tell which spaces on the train are actually going to work, because it kind of seems hit and miss. But we'll be able to get it figured out. Get a few more fast inserters here. Let's go ahead and run this line. But before I do that, I actually want to get my dirt sorter out, or set up anyway. Okay, and you are going to just pick up dirt. There we go. Let's manually push that forward a little bit, get the dirt out of there. Okay, and we can just let that run for a little bit. We'll put the copper byproducts in here. And let's go ahead, get that set up. Am I really going to have to put 2 more freaking holes in here? Seems a little asinine, but oh well. Alright, so we'll do that. And those dirt collectors should be keeping up, hopefully. Let's get at least 2 more of these made. We can run our belt down like so. And then got 3 inserters here. Excuse me. Wow, that sneeze came out of nowhere. Let's go ahead and just put these down wherever. And these I feel like, well, let's use fast inserters, why not? We can run this line all the way down. Power everything up. Get that going. That should be enough to keep up with the with all that stuff, hopefully. Alright, so that trailer is actually full. So let's go ahead and return to base, just because I want to make sure that we don't run out of copper, because I'm pretty sure we're using a ton of copper right now. We're just keeping up with the demand. Yeah, and see, we're down to like the last box, and I don't think we even have any gravel. Let's go ahead and actually pause that. We can go check things out really quick. Yeah, we don't have any gravel whatsoever. But we have some on the way. So hopefully that won't clog up. If it does, we can fix it later. But let's go ahead and head back to our new post and set up our security. Alright, we're going to pause that. So we need to wall this off. I am going to take down a bunch of these trees here. Just because trees are evil, as we all know. If any of you watch Quill 18, you know exactly what I'm talking about. More specifically, his Dwarf Fortress playthroughs. But anyway, it's not really important. Let's set up some walls here. Let's go ahead. I don't really need too much extra. Actually, I do want probably a laser turret set up in the middle of everything here. So we'll take out about that many more trees. Alright, Combat Robotics 3 finished. Let's go ahead and just let our research packs kind of catch up a little bit, because we're kind of hurting. Okay, we'll get that powered up, just in case we get attacked. I do see there's a nest like right there. So hopefully we'll be okay. But yeah, we can fill in the walls here. We'll just kind of keep going with the robots. I really suppose, at least with these single walls here, it'd probably be faster just to do it myself. But what's the fun in that, right? Alright, so I do want to take out a few more of these trees, just so I can have that entire loop inside the walls. And actually, I'm going to start at the end of this loop, being careful not to pick up any of the tracks. We're going to go just beyond the loop here, pick up the tree, pick up these trees, we'll do something along these lines here. That's just missing robots. I'm not missing actual materials, which is good. Alright, and I do want a laser turret here. I'll actually power that up right away. And we'll keep working on our wall here. Come on. Okay. There. It's a little close to the track, but I think it'll be okay. I'm just going to lay all these down and then come back for the stuff the robots didn't get. So, of that, actually I don't have enough walls for that. Okay, so let's pick up the rest of our robots and head back to base. I do still have the walls set up to automatically get, so that's good, I suppose. Alright, so there's that. Let's go ahead and pause for a moment. Looks like we are actually at a standstill here. So let's pick up some gravel. We'll just manually feed it in there, and hopefully that'll kickstart everything. Should. Yeah, see there. Right away we're getting more gravel. We can put that in our trash pile. Right away we're getting material, which is awesome. There we go. We're back up to 100 walls? Not quite. Let's wait until the rest of those come in. Looks like there's a few stragglers getting them. Oh, actually I have 200 queued up. That might be a little bit overkill. No, actually not. I mean, I only got about half of my walls done, didn't I? Let's kind of move back towards where these walls are coming from. But now it seems like they're kind of all over the map. And we have 200 of them, so that's good enough for me. That's the main resources I wanted to make sure that I got. Alright, see. Now we've got plenty of gravel, everything's moving smoothly again. Awesome. So, let's go back to axle gear. Sounds like a rocker. Well, basically is. Axle rows, axle gear. Pretty similar. I think my sound just... which is odd. Huh. Now it's back. That's weird. That was weird. Alright. So let's finish up all these walls. Actually. Ooh. Wow. That scared the shit out of me. Okay. What the fuck, man? Okay. Pause. Okay. Did I get my... Yeah, this is after I got the walls. Okay. Wow. That was dumb. Okay. So let's go to the station. Alright, so pause it so that I don't get taken out. Stupid train. So we've got that gate there. So let's keep working our way along. And actually, I want this laser turret blueprint put down in this corner. Okay. Do I have enough room to put one down in this corner? I do, barely. Barely still works though. So there's that. Where's my battery out? I have a fusion reactor. Does the exoskeleton really take that much energy? It must. Alright, I'm gonna need some more incinerators, but I think right now we don't need to worry about that. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drop stuff off at the main base, and then I'm gonna go back to the old base. And actually, I don't think I had a turret up here. Yeah, I did. I didn't have one back here, which I probably want. So there's that. Do I want something in the middle here? Well, looks like we're going to find out. So we have a horde coming right towards us. Yeah, it looks like it's narrow enough that we're actually going to be okay. Let's go ahead and get this stuff repaired up. Okay. Alright, so now we can go back, drop off our supplies, and then we can go drop off, or go pick up stuff from the rest of what's at the other post. Also, I'm noticing I'm going to have to switch to red inserters, because this isn't going all the way down. Or not red inserters, red belts. Because that's not going all the way down. Not all of these mines are actually doing anything. So, yeah, that's a thing. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. So we can go back to this base, unload everything, and then go back to the other base. Really need to take that out at some point. Might wait until I have a few more combat robots built up. It's still balanced, somewhat. I think it probably suffered from from when it was backed up, so we'll give it a little bit of time to recover. Yeah, and this is completely depleted, so I'm going to take some of this stuff off. Just like the expensive stuff. I'm not going to worry about it too much, because I do have a pretty decent solar farm going on here. But I think I can go ahead and lift everything up here. Let's go ahead and wait until this is actually unloaded to get rid of that stuff. But do I have solar components on me? I don't, so I should probably go back. Might just run over there really quick and grab some. While that's finishing up loading. And then we can make us a little bit more of a solar farm. I don't think I necessarily need it right now, but it would be nice to just kind of stay ahead of the curve on that. So let's just pick up everything in that box. We may as well get a little bit resupplied here too. I'm not too worried about it. I don't really need all that much stuff right now. As long as I have the solar things. Okay, so let's go ahead. We can take out that stuff for right now. Oh, that's actually still got stuff in it. No, it doesn't. Barely. Oh, yeah, it does. Dang it. I didn't really want to do that. That's okay. Can I not take those? There we go. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and get our solar stuff back up. I really need to clean out my inventory. I think I say that every episode, and I never do it. Go ahead and set that down. We'll just have another one off in the middle of nowhere here. Oh, I forgot to grab power stations. That's fine. Okay. So that should be good for a little while anyway. Not the most efficient solar farm, but if I really cared, I could tear everything up and redo it, but I don't really care all that much at this point anyway. So let's go ahead and head back here, unload our train. I'm going to pause that. I'm going to empty everything in my pockets here. There we go. Still working? Slowly? Okay. Alright, we're going to head back to the base one last time. I just want to make sure everything's working okay. Let's go ahead and just completely take that station out of the equation. And head out to Axelbeer. Alright, we're going to let it run for the full 30 seconds. Actually, no. I lied. We'll probably do one more run here. I do want to plop a couple more of these down. Just so we're actually incinerating more than we're picking. So hopefully that'll be enough to keep up with it. Kind of keep an eye on everything. And that's going to take a while to catch up if it is enough to keep up. Let's, just for now, we'll put another one down and kind of see where we're at once we catch up with everything. Okay. So, let's do a run while we're supervised here and just make sure that it's got enough time to unload and reload everything. I am probably going to have to clear out some of those fighters that are really close to that outpost just to... I know there are laser turrets, but I don't want to go out there every 5 minutes and repair shit. Doesn't sound like fun to me. Alright, so 30 seconds is enough time to unload. It's actually plenty of time to unload. So, logically, that should be plenty of time to load. But we'll find out. See, this is why I do a lot of this stuff off screen, because it's a lot of me just sitting back and letting the game play itself and making sure nothing messes up. Oh, there's another horde coming in. Kind of keep an eye on our combat log and make sure nothing explodes. Because exploding typically isn't a good thing. Right. Now, did I see a straggler robot out here? I did. I don't know what he thinks he's trying to do. So, this stuff's moving smoothly again. Looks like maybe... get the gravel up there. It's not going to get the gravel up there, is it? Let's see if it rights itself. Hopefully it does. But I kind of want to see if it does. Yep. There we go. So that should right itself now that we have gravel going in. So that's pretty sweet. Always like to see it problem solve itself, right? Alright, so let's check up on our iron. I think we've given it enough time to properly even out here. Oh, and it's not evened out at all. Oh, we're jammed up. Okay. Huh. So that's less than ideal. So how do I fix this? I think what I need to do is I need to pick up this stuff and just let everything unload for a little while. I'm also going to stop the input. So hopefully as stuff goes round and round, it will kind of resolve itself, hopefully. We're also going to need some more dirt here. At some point I really should figure out a way to fix that, but right now is not the time that I'm going to do that. Alright, so in theory, now that the belt's moving and has a little bit of space on it, we should be able to... It should be able to resolve itself. Might take a little bit of time. That's okay. And I'm going to take that off because apparently that was what was clogging me up before. Alright, so let's kind of try and fill this back up. Or these back up. And hopefully that's not going to clog us up again. I don't think it will because most of the ore is off this belt. And we're going to put the gravel and the nuggets out there just to kind of clear out my pockets. Let's go ahead and get rid of the stone. What else can I get rid of? Don't really need that red wire anymore. Don't really need it in storage either, but whatever. Don't need the solar equipment. Really don't need that rod. Don't need repair packs on my hotbar. Don't need red inserters on my hotbar. Let's keep the logistics stuff handy. That can go there. Don't really need mines on my hotbar or robots. Okay. So, is it catching back up? Kind of looks like it is. Fortunately. One issue I am seeing is that we're going to run out of gravel before too long. Where was I grabbing gravel from before? It was the train, wasn't it? Let's go ahead and run down there. I'll pick up a few stacks of gravel and kind of just feed it into the system since we're not taking any in from the mines. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't want to take all of it. Just wanted the gravel. Shame on the game for not reading my mind on what I wanted. Wow. This episode's going along also. Yeah, I should just give up and just say that I'm going to do 30-minute episodes. So I think the last 20-minute episode was like a week ago. So, alright. So we'll put half the gravel in there, the other half in there. We'll remake it so it only fills up 2 slots, but this should keep the pulverized iron processing going. What do we got going on? Must be on that outpost up there. Alright, it actually looks like it's filled up, or it's cleared out quite nicely, so let's go ahead and start filling that back in. So how can I tweak that so that it actually works? Because if I have any more stuff going, it's going to just clog up the belt. I mean, I suppose I could try and switch everything over to red belts, or at least that lube, see what that does. So I think I'm going to have to think about that off camera, but yeah, so I think I'm going to call this an episode. Thanks so much for watching. You guys' support means the world to me. Um, and yeah, if you like this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of this series and other series that I'm doing, go ahead and hit subscribe. And as always, take care of yourselves out there. Thanks for watching.